Simon Barnett, Katie Wood's #1 analyst whenever it comes to the genomics industry, whenever it comes to sequencing, whenever it comes to molecular diagnostics, whenever it comes to bioinformatics, finally admits that he believes optical genome mapping is a terrific technology, okay, that should continue to make waves within the cytogenetics world. I don't know what he meant by, within the cytogenetics world. I don't know, but we will see. Now, if you guys remember correctly, Simon Barnett, last week we had this 2022 symposium, whereby all this top about 30 something, attendees came on board, scientists, they came on board and they were talking about the technology behind the Saphyr device and how terrific it is, and how the Saphyr device is able to outperform the likes of FISH, detect something that FISH is going to take years to detect. Saphyr is able to detect it within days, okay? And of course, they were able to reduce the turnaround time, they were able to find more actionable genes and so on and so forth. But still, we didn't hear anything from Ark Invest, about that symposium. Instead, they were busy talking about the JP Morgan, 2022 conference that happened, health conference that happened, and we heard nothing from Ark Invest until now. Why is it that the only moment these people, comment about Bionano Genomics is when, some of our, investors go on their profile to ask them questions after questions? Now, this is what happened, guys. Yesterday, Simon Barnett shared this tweet right here where he was talking about the new patent that Pac Bio just filed. Okay, I'm still going to talk about that in a completely different video because I have a perfect opinion on this. Okay, now we saw this gentleman right here, Nick. He went ahead and he was asking several questions. He was asking Simon, about if he could elaborate on Illumina, Pac Bio plus BNGO, blah blah blah. But I'm not going to go into all these details that Simon went in. This point is all I need in this video. Okay, you guys can easily go to his profile and check out all of the comments he made about Pac Bio and Illumina and so on and so forth. So Nick went ahead and asked Simon this last question. I quote, he said, "Last question before I will stop bothering you, Simon. Is there any update on thoughts about Bionano Genomics and their tech, optical genome mapping, some great studies on the symposium 2022? I mean, why do we need to ask Simon about the symposium before he comes around and make a tweet? You would expect somebody like this, with over 50,000 followers, somebody that represents Ark Invest, that used to be, the #1, fund out there, but unfortunately, they have been selling off heavily, okay, over the past month, and right now, most of their, funds have been cut in half, okay, some are down over 50% right now. So you would expect him to at least come out on his own, okay, to tell us about the symposium, about the new discoveries. But I don't think he knows what is going on in the OGM world. I think this guy is busy with what is going on with Pac Bio, to be specific. Okay, now he said he believes OGM is a terrific technology that should continue to make waves within the cytogenetics world. I mean, there is more to this. There is possibly, the only reason that I could come up with is they are hugely invested in Pac Bio, and that is why they are trying to sandbag, optical genome mapping. They are trying to not talk about OGM because they believe if they start to talk about OGM, it means they have to put some money into it, because most of the people that are invested in Ark Invest may move their money away from Pac Bio and shift it over to Bionano Genomics, because the technology of BNGO, whenever it comes to cancer detection, whenever it comes to cancer research and diagnostics, okay, whenever it comes to solid tumor, leukemia, myeloma, and so on and so forth, Pac Bio cannot stand next to OGM. Okay, it is extremely too slow for diagnosing on such disease. Now, that is all I want to share with you guys on this page. I have a beautiful news that I want to share with you guys. Okay, there is a breaking news out there. I wouldn't call it a breaking news yet, but it's something that is building secretly that you guys for sure have no idea of. So let me check it. Let me just throw it out there and share it with you guys, okay, right after the intro, of course. What up investors, it's your boy Dayo. Welcome to Frunkla Investment, where I talk about Bionano Genomics on a daily basis. From Sunday to Sunday, I try to post at least
one video. If you would love to learn more about Bionano Genomics, this channel is for you, okay? Feel free to subscribe to this channel, join other members of Bionano Genomics, those that are also invested in this company, and come here on a daily basis to learn more about their investment in this company. Whatever I show you in this video is just for educational purpose only. The financial market is a very dangerous place and you can lose a lot of money. Always do your own due diligence. Don't sue me, bro. Let's get to it.
Look at this statement right here, guys. So we have our chief business officer, Dr. Rishipi. Okay, he came on and he said, mic drop moment. Dr. Cougar said today at symposium that it can take years to identify a biomarker for cancer using fluorescence in situ hybridization, that is FISH probes, but with optical genome mapping it can be done in days. Okay, something that takes fish, okay, to detect, it can be done with OGM in few days, okay, I believe in 4 days or so. And that is one of the reasons why I believe FISH is going to RIP. Okay, we are going to be replacing all the devices out there that are used. This method FISH is going to be replaced by the optical genome mapping, the Saphyr device. Karyotyping also, in my opinion, is already being replaced right now. Okay, of course the Saphyr device costs about $150,000 US. So some laboratories out there are still perhaps trying to, they are still finding it difficult to invest in such a device. But as time goes on, they will all adopt the Saphyr device, because if they don't, their competitors are going to take their food away from them. Okay, I mean, this is a very logical thing. If you don't put your money, invest in the next technology that is making wave, that is helping patients to find answers to their questions, I mean, they will probably go to the next person, okay, with the device. They will go to your competitors and check whatever is wrong with them, because they need answers, they need help. And it is your job as a laboratory to provide the help they need, closer to 100%. Okay, and that's why I believe most of the laboratories out there are going to start to adopt the Saphyr device, just based on business model alone, because they are more or less for profit. Okay, they want to make money and they have to invest in the latest technology that is going to bring them more money, that is going to make their work easier, and is going to make them stand out among their peers. So that is one of the reasons why I believe the adoption of optical genome mapping Saphyr device is coming, guys. It is coming now. Let me share some nice sweet news with you guys on the next page. Now take a look at this, guys. This is MD Anderson Cancer Center. Okay, this is one of the largest cancer centers out there in the United States, and the thing is, they are presently piloting the Saphyr device. Okay, the thing is, they all have to come up with a code because of reimbursement. Okay, they need a PLA code or a CT code, I believe it's CTA or CTS code, and after they get this code, it's going to help them with reimbursement. Then patients can go to them, and they get reimbursed. Insurance company can cover the cost of such service. That is one of the reasons why I believe most of them have not gone crazy yet, and I believe these codes are coming, guys, and nobody knows when they are going to come. But of course, once I figure it out, I will let you guys know on this channel. Okay, that's one of the reasons why you have to subscribe to this channel. You want to be ahead of everybody else. Now take a look at this. MD Anderson Cancer Center right now, this is the services they provide. Okay, they call it ATGC, the Advanced Technology Genomic Core. Okay, offers a variety of services including sequencing services, microarray services, additional services. Okay, if you go under the sequencing services, you can see all this Sanger based method, next generation sequencing method, and so on and so forth. And if you come under the microarray services, you can see this includes gene expression, SMP profiling, and methylation analysis. Okay, and of course that falls under Bionano Genomics. But right here, okay, this is where I believe Bionano Genomics is still coming. I'm going to update this video in the future. Okay, I mean, BNGO is coming here, guys. Optical genome mapping, it is coming to this zone right here. Okay, once they are done with all the research that they are presently doing, okay, testing, running cancer tests, thousands of tests right now using the optical genome mapping. Once everything is complete and the reimbursement is there, they get their code. This is coming. This is going to become OGM, and you guys already know what that means. It means revenue. We are talking about millions, tens of millions of US dollars. Okay, one of the reasons that is going to help Bionano Genomics revenue to skyrocket. Okay, it is coming. It's not a matter of if, it is a matter of when. Okay, and I believe this year, towards the end of this year, there is going to be a breaking news that MD Anderson Cancer Center has gone crazy on the Saphyr device, because this is a cancer research center. Cancer is a structural variation disease. Okay, this is not a sequencing disease. Okay, Pac Bio cannot find what OGM can find. Okay, OGM is operating from 500 base pairs all the way to millions of base pairs. Okay, and whenever you're talking about, Pac Bio, they don't get above 30,000 base pairs, for example. So if they want to get above that level, it's going to be very costly and it's going to take way longer. Okay, that is one of the reasons why OGM has a moat. Okay, we have a moat. We can do what other technologies are unable to do. And cancer is a structural variation that is solid tumor and so on and so forth, rare genetic diseases. Okay, that is where Bionano Genomics can outperform all these old technologies out there, or sequencing technologies out there, from Illumina, from Pac Bio, and so on. Now, to end this video, this research right now, this services is being led by Dr. Vicky of Department of Genetics Division of Basic Sciences. I have way more documents that I cannot share with you guys on this, because these are more or less some internal documents, and you guys can see right here, primary appointment, blah blah blah, research interest. This is what she is into, and she is going to be the one, of course, that is going to be leading this OGM services once again. This is MD Anderson Cancer Center, guys. If you go under there, for example, patient and family, cancer types, look at this, diagnosis and treatment. You can see cancer all over the place. Okay, if you come to cancer types, for example, let's check it out. So you have all this brain, look at all these tumors, guys. Brain tumors, bone cancer, bile duct cancer, lymphoma, bladder cancer, and breast cancer, and so on and so forth, guys. This is optical genome mapping, and it is coming. It is not a matter of if, this is just a matter of when, and I am super pumped about this. Once this breaking news drops, you guys should expect BNGO price to go crazy. I remain your boy Dayo. This is Frunkla. Ciao, ciao.